citizens of Gullin, I am very happy to welcome you here this evening. I declare this meeting open. We have one single item on our agenda. I am very happy to announce that our very own Madam Zakanassian intends to make us a donation of $1 billion. That's $500 million for the town, $500 million to be shared among all the citizens. Headmaster of our college.
Gulliners, I want to raise one point that we must all clearly understand. Namely, in making her donation, Madam Claire Zakanassian has definite aim. What is her aim? Is it her aim to make us happy with money? No. Is it merely her aim to heap gold on our heads? No. To revive the Wagner factory and Bachman's and the foundry on Sunshine Square? No. Oh, you know very well it is not. Madam Claire Zakanassian has a more important aim. True. Her aim is to have the spirit of this community transformed to the spirit of justice. Staggered by this demand asked, have we not always been a just community? No. People of Gullin, such is the bitter truth. We have connived at injustice. I am, of course, fully aware of the material possibilities inherent for all of us in a billion. Nor am I blind to the fact that poverty is the root of much evil. Nay, of great hardship, and yet we are not moved by the money. No. We are not moved by ambitious thoughts of good luxury, living, and prosperity. No. We are moved by this matter of justice. But we are not moved by justice alone. We are moved by these ideals our forebears lived and fought for, and for which they died. These ideals which constitute the values of our Western world. When individual persons slight the ideal of brotherly love, disobey the commandments to succor the weak, burn the marriage vow, deceive the courts, and plunge young mothers into misery, then freedom is at stake. Yes. Now, in God's name, we must take these ideals seriously, even unto death. For what would be the sense of wealth, which created not a wealth of grace? Grace can only be accorded those who hunger after grace. People of Gullin, do you have this hunger? Yes! Or is all of your hunger common hunger, physical and profane? That is the question. Only if you refuse to abide by any evil, refuse to live any longer under any circumstances in a world that connives at injustice, can you accept $1 billion from Madam Zakanassian? Yes. And thereby fulfill the conditions attaching to her endowment?
I would like to ask you one question.
And now we're going to hear the voice of the man responsible for the Zakanassian donut. It is the voice of Alfred Ill.
Alfred Ill, will you respect our decision as to acceptance or refusal of the Claire Zakanassian endowment?
I'll accept.
All those who are pure of heart and who want justice done, raise your hands.
There is silence in the auditorium. Nothing but a single sea of hands raised as all, just making a juster world. Only the Alfred Ill has remained still.
The Claire Zakanassian endowment is accepted unanimously. Not for the sake of money.
Not for the sake of money.
No, but for justice.
For justice.
For the sake of accountability.
For the sake of accountability.
Now, I would like to invite our friend from the press to a little refreshment.
Easy's way out to the auditorium is through that stage door. Tea is being served in the Golden Apostle for the ladies. Would you follow me?
You stay here.
We're doing this today,
Of course.
but I thought it would be better at my place.
It'll be done here.
No one left in the stalls?
No one.
What about the gallery?
Empty.
Lock the doors. Don't let anyone else into the auditorium.
Locked. Locked. Locked.
Turn out the lights. The moon is shining through the gallery window. That should be enough. Mr. Ill, this way, please. Mother Superior, please.
As the prophet Amos once said,
Please, can we just not do that?
are you not afraid?
No, not really. Not anymore.
I'll pray for you.
Pray for Gully.
Ladies and
May
gentlemen.
God have mercy upon us.
Ladies and gentlemen, gather around.